Craig, I saw a sticker somewhere and it says delayed gratification, and a lot of thoughts came to mind. But what do you think about it?
Well, generally it means saving the best for the last.
Okay.
And on a high level, it means enduring a discomfort for a while for a long-lasting reward, just like you bear the pains of jogging for the joy of losing weight.
I can relate to that, and I can also relate to the fact that a woman bears the pains of pregnancy just for the joy of having a baby.
Well, it's just like bearing and enduring the rehabilitation of WEMPCO Road for the joy of making travel and transportation through that corridor not only easy, but equally fast and a long-lasting delight.
That is a perfect analogy. WEMPCO Road is in the final stretch of its rehabilitation, and soon the time we took to make it perfect for you and the discomfort you endured during the construction will become nothing compared to the joys of traveling on that route safe, on time, and without congestion. Today, we're bringing you a foretaste by reminding you of the benefits of rehabilitating WEMPCO Road. I am Kate Harmony.
I am Obafemi Craig. The news comes after the break. Welcome and thank you for joining us on the news update on Lamata FR. The Managing Director of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority Lamata, Dr. Dayo Moberiola, has called on corporate organizations and individuals to support the state government to enhance safety of lives and property on the roads. According to him, safety on the road is everyone's business and should not be left to the government alone. He urged corporate organizations, religious leaders, individuals, and leaders of the various transport unions to support workshops, trainings, and sensitize drivers, especially heavy-duty drivers and other road users on road safety tips. Moberiola, who noted that quite a number of Nigerian drivers lacked adequate knowledge of safe driving and safety tips, said these had contributed immensely to road crashes in the state. He appealed to the drivers to drive carefully and shun all forms of indiscipline as the Christmas period is fast approaching. The Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority Lamata has explained the need for Lagosians to understand its role as the midwife of an intermodal integrated transport system for Lagos and the mega city region. In a statement released recently, Lamata said the explanation has become necessary following misconception by members of the public that it is the operator of the Mile 12 to CMS Bus Rapid Transit BRT system. Lamata said while it conceived, implemented and regulates the BRT system, its operation is franchised to First BRT Cooperative, a cooperative of the Lagos State Council of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW. On the operation of the buses, it said though it is not involved in the day-to-day operation, it was however interested in its bus deployment, maintenance of the vehicles to ensure that they are roadworthy always, and customer services based on the service level agreement signed with Lamata on the operation of the system. It also clarified the use of the acronym BRT, saying that the term applies to only the blue buses from Mile 12 to CMS because they have their designated roadway. It said Lamata should not at any time be substituted with BRT or the Bus Franchise Scheme, BFS, operating in the Alimosho area. And that ends the news update.
Basically, what Lamata does is to coordinate public transportation in Lagos State, and we came up with a transport master plan.
Developed together with the World Bank, the objective of this plan is finding long-lasting solutions for the problem of transportation in Lagos. Currently under its first steps of development, the plan has already proven itself a big success, dramatically increasing the connectivity in a city in continuous expansion and enjoying an unparalleled demographic and economic growth.
Our responsibility is to ensure that we provide the necessary infrastructure to meet the growth, to improve the quality of life, to improve the standard of living, and to make Lagos a vibrant and livable city in years to come.
Lamata, think transport.
Welcome. This week, we want to discuss issues that affect all road users. Majority of us may not actually understand the meaning of non-motorized transport, because as soon as someone says transport, the brain automatically just thinks about public transport. That is now the minibuses and the motorways and the state transportation, and then they think about water transport, and they think about air transport. But we have non-motorized transport. The word itself just means it's a means of transportation that is not motorized. Number one, if you choose to walk, that is using your feet that God has given you, then it means you're transporting yourself from point A to B. The other one that doesn't use any sort of motor is cycling, the bicycle. And whether we like it or not, this trend is increasing by the day. We see them on the roads, mostly at the moment, very popular in the Lagos Island area and the Lekki area and within estates. But it is an important aspect of transportation that I feel should be developed and should be encouraged. And the reason why a lot of Lagosians are not encouraged is because of the safety issue. Because they feel other motorists would not respect them and their lives are in danger if they go on the road. So when you have your bicycle, use it. But before you jump on that bicycle, have little confidence of what you need to do. So the first thing that you need to do is to ensure that your bicycle itself has got reflective stickers on them, either on the pedal, either on the spoke of the wheel, or anywhere around the bicycle that would ensure that other road users, especially motorists, can see you as you're on the road. So the important thing is to make sure that the bicycle can be seen. The other thing is plan your routes. Choose roads that are wide enough that can accommodate you and other motorists. Avoid narrow roads or even roads where the drainage can be or can constitute danger to yourself that forces you onto the path of traffic. On this occasion, we can never advise you to ride against traffic because it is wrong, it is dangerous, and totally illegal. So you've got to manage the road space with other road users. Be wary of pedestrians on the road as well, because bicycles can cause injury to even pedestrians on the road. If you want to turn or you want to make a diversion, make sure that you give a proper hand signal in time. And the best way to ensure while you're on the road that all things are happening the right way is very much important to be seen as a person. So I would make an effort to demonstrate the sort of little things that we can do. You can see this backpack here is always useful if you're a commuter with a bicycle. You can have your suit in here. You can have all the things that you need. When you go cycling, you don't have to worry. And I'll tell you that if you're riding at night, there are certain gadgets here that you can use. This is the handband that you can use that will make you be seen by traffic. You put it there, very easy. You clip it, and you're seen. Reflective is seen. You have another one here that we demonstrated. This is reflective band that you can either put on your hand to be seen as you're riding, because you're doing that, you could be seen, or alternatively, you could put it on your feet, and as you're riding, you can see how that will be seen, because the movement of the limbs alert other drivers. And then finally, we have this very useful backpack reflective cover. You wear it like that. It goes over like that, easily, within seconds. There you go, there. You clip it at the back to make sure it doesn't fall off. Your goods are safe. And pronto, it goes on the back. You're riding, and off you go, riding. You tell me whether someone would not see you on the road. You tell me whether they would not avoid you. You tell me whether you would not be safe. This is the time for you to lead the public transport, get on your bike, and ride on. Be safe.
We cannot overemphasize the importance of WEMPCO Road. It houses some of the largest industries, manufacturing firms, and corporate offices in Lagos State.
It is also home to several schools, hospitals, markets, and clusters of residential estates, as well as being the major road link connecting the Agidingbi end of Alausa in Ikeja to Ogba and Agege.
It's not just vehicles that ply that road. WEMPCO Road has segregated lanes for cyclists and pedestrians.
So, if you experience traffic using that road because of the ongoing rehabilitation of WEMPCO Road, we urge you to please join us now on WEMPCO Road to see for yourself the progress already made, the little work left to be done, and more importantly, to be reminded of the benefits of making the road perfect for you.
We will join Engineer Funsho Elulade, the Director of Roads and Traffic Management, Lamata, who will take us every step of the way as we go now.
On the move.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best.
Roads and other means of transportation make critical contributions to economic growth and development. They also bring important benefits to road users. On the other hand, a poorly maintained road constrains mobility, increases vehicles' cost of operation, accidents, poverty, and poor health. And this is WEMPCO Road, and there has been a lot of rehabilitation process going on. We are here to let you know the benefits you stand to gain when this project is completed. Keep watching.
For the best, modern buses, modern train coaches, a modern transport hub. Lagos is becoming a mega city.
To walk us through the rehabilitation of WEMPCO Road Ogba is the Director of Roads, Lamata, Engineer Funsho Elulade. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay, we're already looking at a very beautiful road, but we need to understand the condition of this road before the intervention of the Lagos State government through Lamata.
Well, this road before the intervention was riddled with potholes. You have it flooded, waterlogged, and you have it has uneven lane width, whereby when we undertook an intervention at the junctions, we expanded the junction, but the main road, we didn't do it. We only did 100 meters at each junction, so there was a kind of funnel effect. It's like you're coming from two lanes, it turns into a single lane. So all these things, were present on this road before Lamata came in to fix it to look this way.
I understand there was a drainage system that was constructed before the road commenced, and it was done to solve a particular challenge. What were these challenges?
Yes, on this side of the road that we are standing, there's an underground drainage there. Okay. And the reason why we have done the underground drainage is that, like I said, the road has all this perennial flooding over the years. So we have taken all the catchment area where all these floods are being generated from, comes this way. And we took them into consideration before we designed the underground drainage. We designed the underground drainage to accommodate or to discharge that quantity of water that normally floods the road. So, and when you see what we are standing on, it's a huge underground drainage, and since it has been constructed, it has deflooded this area. So, of course, it took us a great length, and I can say this. In fact, this road would have been completed, but because we are still building the drop structure, where this flooding will be discharged at the downstream. Yeah, the gorge at the downstream. So it's been slowing down this walk.
So what has been the disposition of the residents and users of this road?
Well, they've been very cooperative. Initially, it's normal when you want to start a road construction. People will resist, you will put signs, traffic management signs on, they don't want to obey. But the moment they saw that, the road is going to be to their benefit, and even when the road came up and was looking good, so, they didn't have a choice, they had to cooperate. They knew the road condition, before we came in here for this intervention. And of course, they have seen it now. They know that they are going to ride on a smoother surface. It will shorten their travel time. the discomfort will be taken.
I'm going to ask you that question because, of course, I need you to take your time to let us know the benefits of using this road when it's completed, because now people have seen that you mean business. So what are the benefits?
Well, for any new road construction, it has taken the congestion away. Well, not totally, but of course it has reduced it by some percentage. Because if you are traveling on a road that is riddled with potholes, it slows down your car. So, the cars start building up. But now the road is smoother, cars could leave quickly, vehicles could leave quickly. And of course, it will enhance a free-flowing traffic. Then secondly, it makes the road safer than it used to be, because you find out that when it rains and you have a deep pothole, you won't see what is underneath. People will, just ram into it. They get their car damaged. Even in the process, people get injured. But all those things have been taken away. Then thirdly, before we came in here, this road doesn't have any street lighting. But now, by the time we finish, which is the last operation that we are going to do on this road, we will install street lighting. The road will be well lit. People can, walk in the night. Whoever wants to cycle can cycle in the night. You are not scared. Yeah, you feel more secure. You are not scared to, ride on the road or travel on the road.
That's fantastic. So what do you have to say to people watching the show at this moment? What will be your parting shot to them?
No, what I would say is that at least they have seen WEMPCO now. Especially those people that travel on this road, that applies this road. They knew when we started, they knew how difficult it was, and now they are seeing it right now. I would just implore them that any construction that the government is undertaking in the state, they should just bear with the government. It is for their own benefit. The government is looking after their safety. The government wants to take congestion out of the roads. All traffic signs must be obeyed. But another thing is, now we are riding on a new road, they should reduce their speed. It shouldn't mean that because they have seen a new road and they are breaking the speed limit. So, these are key, and they should observe all, traffic signs on the road.
Still on the rehabilitation of WEMPCO Road, we have Mr. Salah Radwan. He is the Lagos Area Manager for Arab Contractors, and now he's going to tell us his experience working on this road. So what has been the challenges so far?
When we started, the challenge was a lot, especially in this road. This road is different than another roads. We can say this is industrial area. All the right-hand side is factories with a lot of loads and a lot of heavy traffic. And then another challenge is we have relocation of service a lot, and
Relocation of?
services.
Okay.
Yes,
Like?
the water pipelines and the cables. And third, we have the gas pipelines by this right-hand side. The one supply the gas for the factories. So a lot of challenge just for that.
Okay, so how were you able to resolve them?
When we started, when we find problem in somewhere, we try to move to another area and jump to do in the area without any problems till we solve the problems. And really, the Lamata, our client, he was full cooperated with us, try to solve the problems, help us with another contractors for the lights and water. Yeah, to finish the relocation of service quickly. Then we moved to, after the finish, we moved again to finish after them. Yeah.
Okay, so what has been the disposition, the cooperation level of the residents and users of this road?
Really, in the beginning, they suffered with us. The route is heavy traffic.
Okay.
So a lot of people pass from these routes, and a lot of trucks from the factories every day. But they was fully cooperated with us. They peer with us a lot, and we use our route plan management to try to solve work on one side and let the traffic flow on one side and work in another side till we finish.
A greater section of the road has been completed and it's really beautiful. I must commend your work. But then, are you satisfied with the work you've done?
Let me explain to you why we have area finished 100% completely and why we still have some area not finished. The big challenge by left-hand side, there is big collectors underground done by by these sides done by another contractors. So suddenly during the work we find that some area collapse. Yes, even after we finish our drains. So the Lamata called back the contractor again, and he started to repair the areas which collapse. And then we are waiting to Lamata give us the green line that he repaired everything according to the specifications, so we can continue the part remaining. And we finished around 85%. So just he finished, it would take 1 month for me to finish all the road 100%.
Roads improvements bring immediate benefits to users through access to hospitals, schools and markets, improved comfort, safety and speed. This can be sustained through a well-planned maintenance program, which is what Lamata represents, by the implementation of the provisions of the Strategic Transport Master Plan. We have seen the process and now we know the benefits. It's our turn now to play our part in safeguarding this infrastructure that has been provided by the Lagos State government through Lamata. I am Kate Harmony, and back to you, Craig.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Lamata FR. We save the best for the last, so stay tuned for our farewell package. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bá ọ̀gá wa ní Lamata sọ lórí ọ̀nà WEMPCO Road tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àti iléeṣẹ́ Lamata ń ṣe lọ́wọ́, a rí iṣẹ́ ribiribi tí wọ́n ti ṣe lórí ọ̀nà yìí pẹ̀lú ìdánilójú pé iṣẹ́ díẹ̀ tó kù ní pẹ́ parí pẹ̀lú àwọn èròjà tó péye fún lílò àti àǹfààní wa.
As we don't follow our Oga for Lamata talk for WEMPCO Road, on top the work wey Lagos State government and Lamata dey do for there, we don't see the work wey they don't do, plus the small one wey remain. E no go tey, we go begin enjoy the road, plus other correct things we go dey there.
Is there a question you'd like to ask, a suggestion you want to make, or a question you have on our work? Please send them all to us on any of the following.
As we come to the end of Lamata FR today, there is something we have said 1,000 times and will not stop saying them. You are special to us.
And there is nothing we won't do for you as a friend to us, because we have no notion of loving people by half. It is not our nature. Jane Austen said those words, but here at Lamata, it expresses how important you are to us. Lamata.
Think transport.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT